Whew. All right, good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, July 29th. Enjoying a nice cup of black coffee, waking up, enjoying the very mild summer that we're having here this year. It is actually very mild. My wife is actually complaining because it's not hot enough. She likes the heat. Not so much. The heat's good when you're at the beach or you're at the lake and you're at the river and you're having fun. But when you're working around the house or you're doing stuff and it's 100 and something, that's not always fun. Anyway, it's been a very mild summer around here, so I'm enjoying it. So I'm out here just kind of enjoying the birds, waking up, slept in an extra 40 minutes today, felt good. Wife had her treatment yesterday, so today generally for her is a down day. She just, we get her up and get her into her chair, and she cruises the iPad, shops for the store, just doesn't really do a whole lot today. She doesn't feel fantastic. So it's usually my day to do lots of errands, to run around and get a lot of things done in a day that I don't have to take care of her a lot. So, or that she wants to go somewhere, because that's usually the case, is I wake up in the morning and I have an idea. It's like, oh, I need to do these 3 or 4 things. And then after I get her up, she goes, hey, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go do this. So it's like, well, there goes my plan for the day. I was planning on working in the backyard. I was planning on doing this with the car. I was planning on doing something, but she decides she wants to go somewhere, so I have to take her. So today, hopefully, it's going to be one of those days where I can get some chores around the house. I still have the trailer out front. I still need to clean that out a little bit. I need to get some of the stuff off the front porch that's still sitting there. I got things to do, so hopefully it's going to be one of those days where I can get that done. So enjoying a cup of coffee, and I'm going to get my pull workout on with the X3, and that's all we're going to do today, because I'm still getting in the habit of trying to do it every day again. And you know what? We're going to start feeling good again. We'll be doing some pulls here in just a minute. All right, we're set up and ready to go. I've got the Serious Steel black band. I've got chalk. I'm not using the grips. I want to work on my grip strength. We're doing 1 set. The deadlift's nice and slow, and we're just going to work them until we can't do them no more. We got 20 on that. Need to work on the grip some more. That felt fantastic. Whew. All right, we're gonna catch our breath. We got bent rows coming up. All right, next up, bent rows. I've got the Serious Steel green band set up. No grips, we're just using our hands with a little chalk. And we're gonna get 1 set and see how many we can get. We got 19 to pulls with that. Like I said, just trying to make the hands like the meat hook. I'm bringing the elbow behind the back. That's what your lats are responsible for, is bringing your elbows back. So just trying to come up, squeeze as hard as I can, hold it there, let it slowly go back out, over and over. All right, we got drag curls coming up. Oh, that's some good coffee. All right, so I'm set up here for drag curls. Serious steel blue band, regular bar. Like I said, I'm going back to the basics. I'm just going back to doing the original workout plan that I started a long time ago. Drag curls. Just try to drag it up the body. Get this fat belly out of the way. Drag it up the body, squeeze it, let it go back down. And obviously, in the beginning, it's gonna be real easy down here, but as you get more fatigued, that's where I really wanna work on, is that bottom portion of bringing that up. I thought I might get 30 with that. We're just going back to the beginning, going back to the basics. Next time, we'll go up to the green band. I did like that long fatigue though. I might try and go to 40. I think that might be. I think with those we might go to 40 and then go up to a band. Whew. All right. That's the fun part. Now we've got split squats. Yay. Whew. Sitting here contemplating the pain that I know I'm gonna put my quads through. Now, I have not done split squats for a long time, seriously at all. When I first started doing the X3, I was doing split squats every other day, and my legs were getting stronger. And then after I got to a certain strength, I decided I was gonna do something different. I should have just stuck with the plan, the program that I was doing. But doing to boredom, because you do kind of get a little bored doing the same things day in and day out. I wanted to change it up, and I started doing other things. But if you just go back to it, the simplicity of just pushing each quad to total fatigue in a split squat position, slow and controlled, is going to do wonders. So when I stopped doing them, I was doing them with the black band. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start with the green band, which is right below the black band. And we're gonna see how many we can get, and we're just gonna start from there. I knew I wasn't gonna get a lot with those. 12 is a good place to start. All right, we're back. That was a couple minute break. And I want to try something. I did not like doing the split squats barefooted. Just did not feel really good. So I went out and put on some of my low profile workout shoes. So we're gonna try the left leg with these and see if it feels a little bit better. I've been trying to do more grounding, more barefoot walking in the morning, just because you're always wearing boots, always wearing shoes, always wearing something. So in the morning, I'm trying to do more barefoot stuff while I can, but doing split squats just doesn't feel good barefooted. I need to work more on those. Got 14 with a push off the ground on the last one, so we'll just call that 14. Felt better with the shoes on. My back balance foot felt more control. Although you saw me kind of fall over, I was hitting my fatigue level, and I was really pushing, and my balance leg kind of gave out. So that's why I like about the split squats is you have to go slow and really control your balance doing this. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll wrap this up. All right. Nice little extended break after the last leg workout. I came over here to set up, and my neighbor came out and she was heading to work, so we had a nice conversation about all the kitty cats that we both love and feed out here and take care of. She feeds half of my cats, and I'm grateful for it because, you know what, sometimes I don't always get them fed on time, but she's making sure that she gets them fed. But so that was actually a fantastic workout. I'm actually feeling really positive about this, about getting back into doing it every day again, about getting out here and just doing that one set, chasing that rep, the next rep of whatever it is I'm doing. Now, you don't want to chase them doing them fast. I want it slow and controlled as I'm going out with power and coming back in control, out with power, back in control. And I want to get more reps, obviously, the next time I do it. Not always going to happen. In the beginning, when I first started doing this program, I was climbing the reps really quick. I was really amazed. I'm thinking, man, I'm going to be doing all kinds of reps here. And then you hit a certain threshold where your strength and your endurance has kind of hit its edge, and then after that, it just takes time to slowly grow up more. With the chest press, which we're gonna be doing tomorrow, I'll be back to the black band. I want to get 30 on those black bands before I jump to the yellow, because I know with that yellow I'm only getting between 12 and 15 reps. So that's what I want to get back to, that yellow. I want to get that yellow up to 30 reps. I do have a plan here. Obviously, I want to get back to doing X3 every other day again, push pull, the original program, and then do some other things, some running. I told you I already gonna do that, but I want to test my strength every 2 weeks. I have the 32-inch bands, which were specifically made for the X3 program because they're a little bit tighter in the chest. They're a little bit tighter at the bottom when you're doing bent rows, when you're doing deadlifts coming out of the bottom. So my plan is once every 2 weeks, test myself with those 32-inch bands to see what my rep is. Every 2 weeks, do the 32-inch band, do the full set with the 32-inch band, except for the overheads. I'm not going to have the problem that I had a couple weeks ago when I broke my band when I went over my head. I'll probably just do the 41-inch green band for overheads. That way I'm not stretching the band too much and having a chance of breaking another one. So that'll be the only exception, and that will be my gauge with overheads, is going to that green band, because that green band is pretty damn stout. So that's my plan, is every 2 weeks testing myself with the 32-inch bands while I'm still doing obviously the 41-inch bands every other day, and doing my running, my jump rope, my burpees, my sandbags as I kind of feel like I want to do, like a chest workout, maybe burpees, you know, some dead or some dips, some other things that I want to throw in there. For back day, probably do some sandbags, do some hanging from the pull-up bar, do some pull-ups, do some stuff like that. Throw in some arms, some running with the heavy hands. Just I need to throw all that in because I enjoy all that. That's the main thing, is I enjoy that stuff also. I'm also going to look at the newest bands that Dr. J has come out with. I have not paid attention to the website for quite a while, but I see that there's some new bands that are out. I don't know, they look like they're round or something. So I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna take a look at those and see if they're worthwhile to purchase and start using those. Because I notice with these flat bands, I can see rips and tears as you're using them. As if you're going to use them every day, just like my original X3 set are really kind of worn out. I got lots of little breaks in there. So if they come up with a new plan of actually having them a little bit rounded and they're tougher, you know what? I might give them a try and see how they feel and see how they stand up, especially since I'm going to be doing them every day. So that's it. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. It's about 8 o'clock. The wife might be getting up. I'm not sure. It's not always positive after treatment, but I'm gonna go be ready when she wants to get up so I can get on with things I need to do around here today. I got to empty that rest of that RV out and get it prepped to take it back for to park it where we park it. And I got lots of stuff to do. So get it done, go live your life, and I will see you tomorrow for another push day.